Now I am joined, and I have the pleasure for one of the first times in my career to interview an inventor, someone who invented something that you all appreciate and love every Sunday while you're watching the game. Please welcome to the Keith Sims Show, Alan Amron.
Hi, Keith. How are you?
I'm doing great. And how are you doing down here?
I'm doing great. Having a great time.
Well, let's tell people, I don't want to leave them in suspense, the invention that I'm telling you, everybody who watches NFL games knows what you invented and loves it. Tell the folks what you invented.
Well, everybody's familiar with the yellow line on TV that tells you where the first down is. In the NFL and in football, they call it the line to go to. Mm-hmm. Well, at home, people see it and appreciate it. But when you go to the game and pay hundreds of dollars to sit in the stadium, what happens is you're sitting there looking for the yellow line and finding out for the first time that the yellow line doesn't exist on the field. There is no line on the field. And what we did was we invented a way of projecting a 6-inch YAG green laser line across the field, so everybody in the stadium, everybody at home, the coaches, the players, the officials, everyone can see it, and the officials control it up and down the field.
Hold on. Let me get this straight now. I love it when I'm sitting here at home and I see the first down marker and you know immediately if they got it or not. Now I can be in the stands or on the sideline or the players on the field, and they'll see that same line, so they'll know exactly how far they have to go to get that first down?
That's right. And what I've interviewed some players, defensive players, offensive players, coaches, walking around the media center here, and I've recorded them telling me, and they said it was okay to record them, that they all think it's a no-brainer. It's great for the offense. They know where they're going. It's great for the defense. They know how to defend. Mm-hmm. And the coaches says it's great for the strategic game itself to know what they're doing and how they're doing it.
Alan, I can tell you as a former offensive lineman who spent 11 years in the NFL trenches, I love the idea. I can't even tell you how helpful that would be if you're sitting there with your hand in the dirt and it's 4th and 1 and you visually know exactly how far you have to go. There's no misinterpretations. You know exactly where you have to go to get the yard marker, and it may help in player safety because a lot of players get hurt and get those extra hits when they're reaching further, trying to stretch to get that first down. But if they know they've got it, they can maybe protect themselves.
Yep, that's exactly, that's the player safety side of it. It also shortens the game by eliminating, well, not actually eliminating. The NFL doesn't want to use the word eliminating the chains. We're augmenting the chains. They like to keep the chains around just in case they want to bring them out for whatever reason. But also by not having to bring out the chains every time you have to measure for a first down, which we estimate is approximately 3 minutes per game, that shortens the game by whatever that time is. They don't have to bring it out. And that helps the networks bringing lead-ins from the game to another show and things like that.
So where are you right now, Alan, on getting this point implemented? Have they gotten to the point where at least they'll test it in preseason? Or are you still trying to sell the NFL on the idea?
Well, right now, Greg Aiello was quoted in an AP article last week that they're not convinced yet that this is right for the NFL.
Why aren't they convinced? What are they waiting for?
I don't know.
We all love it.
But he did end the sentence by saying that as soon as the Super Bowl's over, that they're going to revisit it.
Okay.
So that's cool.
Well, that's great. I've talked to different people around here. I know you told me about the idea a couple days ago. We had Mike Westhoff on, the special team coach, 30 years in the league. He applauded the idea. I can't imagine any player or any NFL coach not wanting it. It should make all of our jobs just that much easier.
Right, and fan experience is number one at the NFL now, so just for that, just for the fan experience. I was told yesterday that Jerry Jones put up that big screen TV, that's a 20-yard line size TV, all because of fan experience. And if we could have that line, because you could see the line on that big fan experience screen, if he could have it on the field, it would be much better.
Now, I know everyone's going to worry. It's just going to be a straight yellow line. It's not going to be something where there's words or heaven forbid, any kind of advertising or logos on it. It'll just be a pure line. Is that correct?
That's correct. As a matter of fact, the NFL said they did not want to put any words in it or any, no fancy graphics, just the line itself. Not even going to do I don't know if we are or not, but the NFL doesn't want to do the line of scrimmage. They just want to do the line to go to.
So when I think about how do you actually get this done, what's the technology behind it? How is it physically going to happen on the field? I know on TV it's easy to impose something on the screen, but how are you going to physically do that on fields around the NFL?
Okay, we have a YAG laser that stays inside the stadium in the tunnel. And with fiber optic cables like you have on the cell phones, on phone systems that are very small and thin, it delivers the YAG laser from the tunnel to the flag set. And the chain gang move it up and down the field, and the referees turn them on and off. Mm-hmm. It's very safe because it's totally controlled. It's low to the ground. It's aimed at the ground. And we have to comply with FDA, government rules at the CDRH before we could actually go out there and project the line, and we're working with them now as well.
Are there any issues, Alan, with this working in weather? You've got, especially in playoff time, you've got really some cold weather games. Is it affected by rain, snow, or temperature?
Not at all. As a matter of fact, it works better in, well, I shouldn't say works better. It works great all the time. But in the rain, what happens is the line actually glistens. It's brighter because the raindrops. If anybody ever saw a laser light show and you see laser going up into the sky and it's raining, they like glitter. It's the same thing, but not as drastic because we're aiming down from the ground about 6 inches off the ground.
Well, I know you showed me a video on your iPhone. Is there any way people can go and watch? I don't know if it's on YouTube or something like that, or do you have a website where they can get some information, and maybe we can all, as fans, can put a little bit of pressure on the NFL to put that line on the field?
Yes, they could. They go. We have Twitter. It's at First Down Laser. And our website is firstdownlaser.com. And at the website, you could either listen to some of the interviews I did here at the Super Bowl Media Row and also see the video of how this thing works.
Well, Alan Amron, I appreciate you taking the time to join us. I want you to know you have Keith Sims' support for this. I think it's a great invention. It's moving the game forward, and that's exactly what the NFL is talking about, making the experience that much better in the stadium, and your invention will help that along. I appreciate you joining the Keith Sims Show today. Thanks a lot. Have a great day, man.
Thank you, Keith. I appreciate it.